All right, let's get this video started, man, because we got a lot to talk about. Yo, 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 yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. We back here with another video. Smash that like button. Y'all see that thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen? Smash that like button. It ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna cost you. Ain't gonna do none of that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. I don't know what you're waiting on, to be honest. Make sure y'all keep that notification bell on so you know I'm dropping my video. And share this video on all platforms. Try to get your badge, join the membership, get your badge, join Team Smoke also. So, rest in peace to Young Dolph, man, once again. Very interested in the trial today. Very, yeah. We got straight drop brother taking a stand at the last minute of the trial. And they got footage of straight drop just everywhere, man. I mean, like, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like I said yesterday, it's a lot of footage that we're not seeing. Because I see people talking about it. Yo, we don't see this footage, we don't see that footage, we don't see the sign. I mean, we don't see a lot of the footage that they're showing us. The only footage they're gonna show us is the footage that they want to show us. That part. What are we talking about? You know what I mean? So that's the only footage they're gonna show us right there. They're only gonna show us the little funky part of the video, the part they want to show us when he walks up. They ain't gonna show us all the old building, the side, the back. Obviously they ain't gonna show us. But see, the thing is, I see people was bugging out about straight drop brother taking a stand and all that. But see, straight drop already knew his brother was gonna take the stand. He put his brother in this situation. Let's get to that part. Brother ain't had nothing to do with this. You know what I mean? But according to what I heard, his brother ain't got no record, nothing. 9 to 5 dude trying to take care of his little family, all that. So he already knew his brother was going to take the stand, allegedly. And everything I speak on this video also is alleged. He already knew that his brother was going to take the stand on him. So it wasn't really probably no surprise to him. But champs, ladies and gentlemen, all this footage they got on straight drop, man, I'm going to keep it real with you. He didn't put the work in, though. It was Cornelius Smith, the one that hopped out the car, ran up to the window like a hungry hyena, and started spraying up the window. He was the one that put the damage. He was the one that had the chopper. He was the one that they said that Dolph got hit 20 times now. Out of that 20 times, man, you could say about 17 to 18 times he hit Dolph. Straight drop, by the time straight drop came to Young Dolph, man, Young Dolph was already dead on the ground on that window, man. So my thing is, why is there railroad? Why is like it seems like the whole thing is going down just on straight drop? Pause. The whole case, the whole situation, and then for Cornelius to take the stand, he's not going to trial because he obviously he took the stand. So he copped out. He took a plea. We just gonna find that out later on. But why is they getting Cornelius Smith this opportunity to do all this? I understand that straight drop is taking his to trial, but at the end of the day, you got to look at what's evidence. The evidence shows us Cornelius Smith was the one that put the most damage. Number one. Number two, who was the alleged mastermind? Govain, right? The one y'all got on bail, walking around, do what he want to do. And then the alleged mastermind is the one that passed away, the one they keep bringing up his name, Big Jook. So if I was a prosecutor, I'm going after the one that put the most damage with the chopper. I don't care if you get on the stand and says, we still gonna smoke you. But it seems like it's the other way around. It seems like they're doing all that on straight drop. I mean, straight drop is just getting a whole movie, everything. I mean, they got everything on straight drop, footage. It's crazy to me. But we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna react to this because I got a lot to say. Because like I told y'all, they're gonna keep bringing Big Jook up. Is CMG coming down with a RICO? We don't know. Let's get this copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational, entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that on my channel, on my description. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational, entertainment purpose. Clips and videos I play, also owned by the original creators. Let's get straight to it, y'all. Because, I mean, they got footage of straight drop everywhere, y'all. No lie. Straight drop done. He smoked. It's over. They don't even need Govain now. They really don't. Straight drop it. This trial to be done with straight drop by Friday. But let's get to the news though, right quick. And I'm gonna show y'all. We're gonna play a clip with straight drop brother actually taking the stand also.
Two and the young Dolph murder trial, which much of today's testimony showing video surveillance, prosecutors say ties suspect Justin Johnson to the car used in the murder. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alex Coleman. April is on assignment. Johnson is on trial for the murder of the Memphis rapper. He's accused of being one of the gunmen along with Cornelius Smith. But prosecutors allege the overall mastermind was Big Jook, a high-up at CMG. That's a rival record label of young Dolph. Big Jook was killed earlier this year outside of a Memphis nightclub. WREG's Shay Arthur has been following this case. She's live at the Criminal Justice Center with the latest from today. Shay, what's going on?
Hey, Alex. Well, just as I was stepping out to come talk to you, Jamarcus Johnson, that's actually Justin Johnson's brother. He was taking the stand. He has been accused of accessory after the fact, helping his brother. He did take a plea deal earlier this year. He's been out on bond, but today when he's testifying in court, he is not showing his face. Really, he just took the stand about 10 minutes or so ago. And as he was up there, we could see Justin Johnson, who's accused of murder. You could see his face. He appeared a bit emotional at times, so more on his testimony in just a short time. But again, as you mentioned here, much of today's testimony really went back to how crucial video evidence has been in this case. It really goes back to what the prosecutor, Paul Hagerman, said in his opening statement yesterday. He told the jury the problem with these guys getting away with this shooting is that this didn't happen in 1981. It didn't happen in 1991 or 2001.
Yo, this is crazy. Yo, do me a favor. Y'all see that thumbs up? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all share this video. This is crazy, man. But like I was saying, they got so much footage, we're going to get to it because they're going to play all the footage they got on this nigga. Every part they had in court, they're going to play it right here on these news clips that I'm about to show y'all. And the same one, actually. They saved me. I'm reacting to what they showing. So they saved my job a little bit because the evidence they got on straight drop and as far as they don't. All right, let me take this back. The evidence they don't got no weapon. They don't got the murder weapon. Let me put that. Let that marinate in y'all brain and y'all soul. What I'm about to tell y'all. They don't got a murder weapon. They don't got the chopper. They don't even got the handgun that on straight drop at. They don't have that. They don't got that at all. The detective, the retired detective that was on the stand earlier today, he said that. Straight drop lawyer got one of the worst lawyers I ever seen in my life. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Okay, they got footage of straight drop, but at least try to put a fight on. Try to put a fight against it. There's a lot of people that wear the same thing. Outfit. Do you see? Can you actually say that was my client in that photo that y'all got in the video y'all got of him running up on Dolph? Because you really can't say that's on that straight drop. They going by the sweatpants and all that, which. That's his part. He played dumb, the most dumbest criminal I've ever seen in my life. Meaning, straight drop. Like, how the hell are you going to have the same sweatpants, same drawers on, same everything, hat on, all this, after you just committed one of the high-profile murders that we seen in hip-hop in 2021 at that time? High-profile murder, this nigga got the same outfit on and everything. Now, see, they don't got his face on the picture. They don't got his face on the video. They going by what Cornelius said, but like I said on my last video last night, if y'all watched it, Cornelius Smith got a drug problem. If you got a good enough lawyer that know how to play with these murder cases, that lawyer would have ate Cornelius Smith on that goddamn stand with his drug habit. He would have switched it and made it seem like Cornelius Smith is the aggressor. He's the one that was more hungry about getting a reward and trying to knock off young Dolph, and he dragged my client. He was putting the pressure on my client. You see, straight drop lawyer ain't doing none of that. While I'm sitting back watching this, I'm like, bro, where they aggressive at? Where is you trying to be aggressive at? Trying to switch the story and make the narrative seem like it's Cornelius Smith that was more the aggressive trying to get the reward of knocking off young Dolph or one of PRE artists. According to what Cornelius Smith said on the stand. It was a reward for all them niggas. You could have easily been like, man, you was the big, you could have switched it and been aggressive on Cornelius. His lawyer didn't do none of that. That's why he about to lose his whole case, about to get smoked. Even they don't even got this nigga face. But like I said in my last video, you could say that. Like the evidence, they had another witness. They had a nigga that seen them in the gas station today. And say that, yeah, that was something that jumped to the Benz, this and that, and the third. If y'all watched the trial, there was some skinny dude, and they was covering all these dudes' face up. He said that he seen Straight Drop jump in the Benz, seen him at the crib, all this. Straight Drop lawyer supposed to eat that. Okay, how you know? What time was it? What time was the moment? Did you see my client actually drive the Benz? Did you see him drive another truck? Yeah, I did see him drive the other truck, the truck that got on the photo. Okay, but that photo, that truck that they showing it, that they about to show in the news clip, the white little SUV, whatever, I think it's an Explorer, the Ford Explorer, that's not involved in the crime scene. So if you got a good enough lawyer, you can try to eat that up and say, well, my client wasn't there. He was driving another vehicle. How can you prove that Explorer was there at the crime scene? Y'all seen a white Benz with no face, with just masks and hoodies on and sweatpants. You got to have a lawyer that got to try to put a fight up. Straight Drop lawyer ain't putting no type of fight, bro. And it's like, yo, Cornelius Smith was the one that put the most work. He was the one with the chopper. He was the one that put the 18, 17 bullets down there in Dolph. He the one that hopped out the car like a hyena, hungry. What drug problems and addiction problems that he said that he had, and the prosecutor also presented that in the first day of the trial, that Cornelius Smith had a drug addiction. He had a problem. He basically was like down in life. That's what the prosecutor said. So as Straight Drop lawyer, you're supposed to be aggressive with these certain people they putting on the stand, especially regular niggas. Like, what? Man, listen, top-notch lawyer with an 8, Cornelius Smith. I don't care if you got photos of me and all that, but nigga, y'all don't got my face at the crime scene. Y'all don't got that. Y'all got my face in all these other places, okay, but try to prove that I was there at the crime scene. His lawyer ain't doing none of that. His lawyer supposed to make Cornelius Smith and them make it seem like they're the liar, they're the aggressor, they're the one that actually gave Straight Drop the heads up and made him and put pressure on him, put the battery on his back to come and ride along with them. Or try to make it seem like he made Straight Drop came along and ride. He supposed to do something. He supposed to defend his client. He ain't doing none of that shit. None of it. Let's go back, man. I mean, let's continue with this, man. Y'all see that light button? Because I had to go in right quick because this nigga lawyer is terrible, bro. He smoked. He out of here, man. And like I said, there's still more people involved in this goddamn case. Let this marinate in y'all brain and y'all saw what I'm about to say also. Don't let these few little people that got in court, oh, yeah, the case is over. Nah, there's some people that's still walking around out there. Yeah, that part. What are we talking about? There's still some back-end players in the back end that was involved in this situation. People. Allegedly. And everything I speak on is alleged. Let's continue, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel.
T21. There's cameras everywhere, and everyone has cell phones. On the stand Tuesday, Terrence Dabney, a now retired Memphis police homicide investigator. He handled the Young Dolph case. He detailed the crime scene outside of Makita's Cookies. The spent shell casings, videos, and pictures shown to the jury showed 2 men with guns, one of them wearing the Bass Pro hat and the gray sweatpants. Prosecutors say is Justin Johnson. The getaway car seen on video, a stolen white Mercedes. Now, rewind back the day before Young Dolph's murder, 17 hours before. The jury has shown surveillance video from Crosstown Concourse where Johnson was living with a relative. You can see a white Ford Expedition pull into the parking garage. Then you see a man on the elevator wearing a Bass Pro hat, gray sweatpants. Prosecutors say that's Johnson. A series of videos spanning several hours, counting down to Dolph's death is shown, showing Johnson coming and going from the building in the same outfit. At one point, he returns to Crosstown Concourse in a white Mercedes car. Prosecutors also show video of a car exchange at a gas station in the middle of the night where that Mercedes is picked up. Then, around 30 minutes before the murder, video shows Johnson leaving the apartment once again. And once again, he's in the same outfit. This time, he's on the phone. with his young daughter. You see him leave in the white Mercedes. The shooting outside of Makita's, the incident captured on video. Young Dolph is killed. Today, the investigator testified those guns used in the murder, an assault rifle and a handgun, have never been recovered. Then, 37 minutes after the shooting, prosecutors say surveillance video shows the accused shooters going to another apartment complex, changing clothes, Johnson into a yellow hoodie, and leaves in a white Expedition. Then, hours later, more surveillance video shows him return to Crosstown Concourse in a yellow sweatshirt, go into an apartment, come back out with his bags packed. Then investigators say he went on the run, starting a manhunt. And Johnson was later caught in the Indianapolis area. But again, Alex, as I mentioned, currently on the stand right now is Justin Johnson's brother, Jamarcus Johnson. He has taken a plea deal for accessory after the fact. Prosecutors say he did help his brother with some evidence there they say was involved in Dolph's murder. We'll have more from him tonight.
I'm telling you, man, he done. Smoked, out of here, finito. He out of here. Straight drop is done, man. Number one, your lawyer not even trying to put up a fight. Number two, the prosecutor's just doing whatever they want to do in that court. That prosecutor dancing on him right now, dancing, moonwalking on him right now. I mean, they putting weak witnesses on the stand, which I'm saying that straight drop lawyer can actually try to fight, like put up a fight. Like, god damn, I would be like, yo, bro, what you doing in here for me? I need you to be more aggressive, put more questions. Like, nah. We only got a few days with this goddamn trial, nigga. We ain't gonna just let this prosecutor dance on us, moonwalk on us, and all this. And we got Cornelius, we got my Cody that got a drug habit, and you not even up there. Know what I mean, barking them up, like asking these questions, asking about his drug habit, all this and that, how much he spent, what's his price, what kind of habit he got. You supposed to come at him. You supposed to, at a lawyer, you supposed to bark at him like that, make him feel like he damn. Then switch it up like, nigga, it was you with the plan. You got my client in that call. Oh, now you know he came and picked me up. Okay, you called them, or y'all planned this a few weeks ago before the shit before the Texas even got shown. You gotta, to defend your client, you gotta sometimes make lies, bro. What we talking about here? Just like they probably lying on straight drop on certain little situations, even though we seen the video, but we all know this shit was planned in June. We all know Black Youngster got his hands on this also, allegedly. And everything I speak on is alleged. There's more players involved in this. This ain't just, Straight drop gonna have to take that goddamn stand, and he gonna have to talk. Because if he don't talk about tomorrow, Thursday, or about Friday, the last day, they're gonna smoke his boots. They're gonna smoke his boots. Straight drop got to get on that stand and switch the whole narrative and make it seem like it was Cornelius Smith that was being more aggressive about this, and he dragged me along about this shit since a month ago. This what straight drop got to do if he want to save his goddamn life, to be honest. Try to get less time or something. Because I'm just keeping it real. If your Cody took the stand, nigga, and everybody else is taking a stand on you, you got to save your life now. Now you got to make it seem like, man, it was your Cody with the goddamn idea. Because Cornelius Smith basically went on that stand and obviously he didn't care. And he got a whole drug addiction, bugged out, whatever. He got a little problem with him. Man, they supposed to use that against him. And straight drop lawyer not even doing that. That shit is crazy to me. Let's get to straight drop brother though, man. When he took the stand and they asked him a few questions and they asked him about Unc. Everybody was bugging out, yo, who Unc? Remember all these platforms was trying to figure out who the hell Unc was? I've been had a feeling. I've been saying this in my old video. Unc is Big Jook. It's a short term of calling him OG. Instead of OG, you call him Unc. If you come from the streets, everybody know that shit. Instead of like, yo, OG, you know what I mean? Like, yo, Unc, yo, what's good, Unc? That's what you be called. You call him Unc. You call the oldest Unc. So the Unc was Big Jook, like I've been saying a long time ago. These niggas was trying to say all types of people was Unc. Man, listen, man. Let's get to on straight drop, brother, taking the stand. Y'all see that thumbs up, that like button? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Do me that favor.
Come a time after Dolph was killed that your brother Justin got in contact with you.
Yes, sir.
What was it about?
About bringing me a rental car.
about bringing you a rental car. Now, had you asked him for a car or anything?
No.
Okay, so this is, do you know what out of the blue means? Would this be something sort of out of the blue?
No, he knew I didn't have a car.
Okay, your brother would have known you didn't have a car.
Yeah, he knew I didn't have a car.
Okay. And was not having a car hard for you?
Yes, sir.
Who had to drive you to the warehouse?
I had to get rides from different people.
You had to get rides. Okay. So your brother, is this after Dolph was killed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Calls you about giving you a car.
Yes, sir.
Does this sound good to you?
Yes, sir.
All right. What happens after the...
Let's continue.
Before whether or not you heard some of the conversation, correct?
Yes, sir.
And have you described part of the conversation having to do with money?
Yes, sir.
Having to do with getting money to C?
The text message.
The text messages?
Yeah.
Now, if people kind of confused watching this right now, and if you ain't watched that part with his brother on the stand, straight drop. Remember when the part when straight drop, when it first happened, straight drop gave his brother his phone? His brother that's on the stand has his brother's straight drop phone. So C is Cornelius. That's who C is. That's who I guess straight drop had his initials under C on his text. So he's gonna explain the back and forth text message that him and Cornelius was having, because Cornelius thought at the time he thought he was texting straight drop, but at the whole time it was straight drop brother that had straight drop phone. Now y'all get what I'm trying to say. So that's the part we at right here. And then it goes into the little Big Jook question and all that stuff. The Big Jook and Big Jook thing comes along with it. But I just want to let y'all know that his brother had straight drop phone. Cornelius was texting straight drop at the time. Straight drop brother, who's on the stand, was texting Cornelius back, aka C. That was the initial that was on the phone that his brother say on the stand. And they was going back and forth. And this one we're going to continue at. So smash that like button, subscribe to the channel.
Before whether or not you heard some of the conversation, correct?
Yes,
And have you described part of the conversation having to do with money?
Yes, sir.
Having to do with getting money to C?
The text message.
The text messages?
Yeah.
And what was it about?
It was like, he just kept saying like, "What's up, bro? What's up, bro? What's up, bro?" And stuff like that. And I was texting my brother, and I was telling him somebody texted me, and he was like, who he is and what he want. And then when I told him, he kept saying like he loved him and stuff like that. And then he said, have you talked to Uncle?
Okay. Did you know who Uncle was at that time?
No, sir.
You see that? You got to put the volume up a little bit too, because he's talking low on that stand. But at the end of that conversation, smash that like button. Do me that favor. It ain't going to hurt or cost you. That thumbs up, smash the like button. Share this video too. Excuse me. But at the end of that conversation, he saying that Cornelius texted was like, yo, I need some money. Yo, see what's up with Unc. The prosecutor asked straight drop brother, did you know who he was talking about that time when you was going back and forth texting Cornelius Smith? But Cornelius Smith thinking that who he texting is straight drop. He's gonna say, nah, I didn't know who he was, but I heard of him. I never met him or nothing like this, but I know of him. We're gonna continue. But see, Big Jook name is all involved in this. I've been saying this since day one. They're gonna put a lot of this shit on Big Jook. And when I'm done with this conversation, we're gonna get into the part where that RICO actually might come to a CMG. So let's continue and finish this last clip, man. You see that thumbs up? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel.
He said, talk to him. Then he said, if you talk to him, tell him I need some money for my little girl's birthday party.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did that make any sense to you?
I really don't care.
About money, though.
Mm-hmm.
The money that would be coming from Justin and Unc to this C person.
I don't think it was coming from Justin. I think it was just coming from
Coming from Unc.
He was telling him to ask Unc.
Okay. So C was asking Justin to ask Unc where the money is. At the time, did you know who Unc was? At the time, had you ever even heard of Big Jook?
I knew he was, yeah.
Had you ever met him?
No.
Ever talked to him?
No, sir.
Okay, but you knew his name
Yeah.
from the rap game and everything else?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, smash that like button, man. Share this video too. Yo, I called it. I told people, and I know other platforms, yeah, they probably saying they called it too, but I've been saying this since day one. And I don't care just because we got the certain witnesses that we got on the stand now. Who else we gonna get on the stand? Is we gonna get the girl that was the employee girl that took the order? Is she gonna take the stand? Oh, nah, she's scared, this and that. Man, listen, she's seen everything. She might have seen a little bit more when she went to the back room. We don't know. Like I said, y'all ever heard of allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. Y'all ever heard of like editing videos and stuff like that? You know, Memphis Police Department got a bad rep down there, allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. Anybody know they got a very bad rep down there. We're playing around with, I'm saying alleged. They be allegedly. Like I said, there's more people involved in this back end. But damn, Smoke, how the hell they gonna bring up Big Jook name and this, that, and the third? How they? Because he dead. Because he dead. So who knocked off Big Jook for him not to be on this trial? That's the thing that y'all need to let that marinate in y'all brain right quick. Who knocked off Big Jook for him not to be in this trial? Because obviously he was going to be caught up in this trial. That part. And as far as the RICO thing, if anybody know about the RICO, how it plays, when the prosecutor first presented itself, pardon me, when the first thing started, what'd he say? He brought Big Jook up, right? He didn't say corporate music group or collective music group, whatever they want to call themselves over there in CMG. He said Cocaine Music Group, their original name. What that tells you, bingo, that tells you that, man, listen, we trying to come, we going after them too. Oh, they just don't know it. Because why were you call CMG the Cocaine Music Group when they don't even go by that name no more? Let that marinate. Why would the prosecutor bring that up in court? Why would he say that to the jury? Why would he bring it up and say that Big Jook was involved with CMG, another rival label in Memphis, that his brother, Yo Gotti, whatever, and they group called Cocaine Music Group? Why he ain't call it the name that they got now, which they ain't Cocaine Music Group no more? Yo Gotti switched the name. But why he bring up the old name? Let that marinate in y'all brain. That old name supposed to not even come up in court. It's supposed to be the new name. Make it sound good. But no, the prosecutor want to bring it Cocaine Music Group to make it sound a little bit rough. You know what I mean? Nah, listen. Nah, this is y'all original name right here. We ain't trying to hear that. And Big Jook was part of that. He's the second man under that. But what that got to do with the RICO, though, Smoke? What that got to do with how the hell they built that group? Wasn't Big Jook in the streets? Big Jook was bringing in work into that. That's how they built it. Built that part. What we talking? There's videos out there with Big Jook talking about it. Yo Gotti talking about how he built his label. They could use all that against them. What are we talking about here? Then you got an alleged hit on another rapper. All this war, all this beef going on with CMG and PR. Oh yeah, they could definitely come down on. The RICO could definitely come check CMG out for a couple of certain situations. How they built CMG, where the money come from. These are things that Yo Gotti got to prove in the back end because he don't want nobody to hear about this. He don't want bloggers and TMZ and all that to know that these niggas came to visit him. He got to show proof and all this, that, and the third. For the federales don't come and knock on his door and investigate his label. That part. But see, Yo Gotti might actually get it off though, because like I said, he climbed that ladder and went through them doors. Who he rock with? He rock with Rock Nation, right? Oh, you think Jay ain't gonna help him out? Oh, you think Angela Simmons and her family branch ain't gonna help him out either? Like, what make you? I'm gonna put this. Let this marinate in your brain. What I'm about to say, right quick. Why you think Yo Gotti went? Why you think Yo Gotti got with Angela Simmons and that was his target to go get? Let me ask y'all that question. Nah, he made a song about this and that, the DM sliding in the DM that he always had a crush on it. Nah, let's cut the shenanigans out. Okay, he might have had a little thing for her, but Nick, come on, man, he can have any woman in the world, even though he's a little short, big. I mean, pause. Little rock, little short. Anyway, rest in peace, my boy Dolph. But why you think he went after Angela? Angela's very powerful also. Don't let that fool you. That's Simmons. We ain't talking about Russell. We got a father over here also. Y'all forgot who her father is? That part. Reverend Run, part of Run DMC. Oh, he got connections also. They hip hop family. Simmons is a hip hop family over there. Just because Russ going through what he going through ain't got nothing to do with Reverend Run. And Reverend Run is part of the church community and all that. That part of that family. That's a whole different industry. We already know what that is. So she got a little bit of power for under her branch also in that family name also. That can help Yo Gotti out in the future. Just in case a situation actually like this came, which it did came on them. Now they looking at CMG because of Dolph's situation. RICO could come. They could do a little bit of investigation, start knocking on the door, asking them questions, show proof of how you built your label. I gotta think about stuff like that. That's when Jook part come in. Who knocked off Jook for him not to be in part of this trap? A lot of people want to say it was PRE that knocked off Jook allegedly. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think it was bigger than that. I think PRE didn't actually knock off Jook. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. I think Jook got knocked off because they knew he was gonna be part of this case. And somebody knew that them feds was on Big Jook because of this. And this is very heavy for CMG to have under their label. This shit would have destroyed CMG if Big Jook was still alive. Let that marinate in y'all brain and y'all soul of what I'm telling y'all. If Big Jook was alive still, this shit would have destroyed CMG. It would have destroyed it. That's why I say they going after straight drop like he's like the main man or something. Nah, that nigga barely put in work. He hopped out the car, let off 2 shots, pat, pat, and ran back. What we talking about here? The one that put the work in and let off 17 shots was Cornelius Smith. Nigga hopped out the goddamn car like a hungry hyena. Let off the whole chopper, damn near shot himself. This nigga hopped out, let off 2 shots, pat, pat, and ran right back with him. And he get all the railroad over there. It's like he the passing, like he the fall guy for this. Y'all don't see what's going on here? All of a sudden, Cornelius take the stand, and he was the one that put the most work. He the one that actually killed Dolph. That part. Cornelius Smith was the one that knocked off Dolph before this nigga even hopped out the car and let off 2 shots at Dolph. What we talking about here, man? This is crazy. And he's being the fraud. That's why I say his lawyers is weak. That's why they're going to tear him up. He got to take the stand. For him to stay alive and to try to even see daylight one day in life, nigga, you got to take the stand, nigga. Because they showing photos of you and this. Why we ain't getting no photos of Cornelius Smith? Where the hell Cornelius Smith's photos and videos at? Where his videos at? Where he coming out the house and going to the hotel and this and that. Y'all don't see this shit look kind of funny? One person said in the comment, I think, on somebody got, nah, because he was the one doing the video. Man, that shit ain't got nothing to do with that. Just because he was an inspired rapper. So that's the reason why he getting all this media on him. Nah, he didn't kill Dolph. It was Cornelius Smith that killed Dolph. What we talking about here? Why we don't see no video of this nigga hopping out the car, going in the crib, going to his baby mom house, going to the store, doing this, doing that, driving up? Why we don't see none of that shit? Why we don't see the house that he went to and just lay low? Oh, he was locked up. Man, listen. Cut it out. Cut it out. He didn't get locked up right after that Dolph situation happened. Let's get to that part. So there was some footage still running around, 48 hours of this nigga running around doing what he was doing, meaning Cornelius Smith. So I don't want to hear that, yo, he was locked up a few days later. All right, so show me the 48-hour footage then. What that nigga was doing in 48 hours. Why they ain't got footage of him doing, moving around the way this nigga was moving around. Meaning Cornelius Smith. Because this shit just doesn't make no sense, bro. They just got it's like all the footage on this nigga. But this nigga let off 2 shots. They ain't even killed Dolph. This the nigga that really killed Dolph, Cornelius Smith. Hopped out the car like a hungry hyena and let off the chopper. Then there's 17 hit him and the other 3 probably came off a straight drop. And I don't want to hear somebody, yo, that was the kill shot, the one that... They don't even got the murder weapon. They found all them forensic bullets over there that on the ground, whatever. They don't even got the murder weapons. So they don't even know which one not really knocked off young Dolph. My belief, and everybody else that watched that goddamn video yesterday, whatever, Cornelius Smith, the one that seemed like he knocked young Dolph off. He the one with the long chopper. Pause. What we talking about here? And he ran up on Dolph. Like, man, listen, Dolph ain't even had a chance. Dolph didn't even had a chance in that video. So I look at it like this, y'all. Govan's another one. He was the second mastermind under this shit. Why the hell he got so much freedom? Oh, nah, he's an informant. I don't want to hear that. If I was Dolph family, I'd be like, listen, I want the nigga that put the most work on my husband, meaning that his wife and his mom and all that, my son. I want that nigga, Cornelius Smith, to be smoked. I don't care if he took the stand. He still got to get the same amount of time straight drop get also, even though when straight drop lose trial, nigga, Cornelius Smith, you right behind that, nigga. You ain't gonna see a daylight of your life either. Because this shit just doesn't make no sense. And what Govan gonna get a little 15-year deal or some shit, or Govan might just beat this case? We waiting on that nigga to take the stand tomorrow, probably. But I hope y'all get what I'm saying, though. Okay, we know straight drop was involved, but he didn't kill young Dolph. It was Cornelius Smith that did it. That part. Nah, but straight drop structure, he put the plan in. How we know that? This shit was structured and planned in June. What are we talking about here? People forget about the Miami party and all that shit. They said they was down there doing the plot. The knock off young Dolph. Come on, bro. Let's cut it out here, man. Let's cut it out. And remember, Cornelius Smith took the stand and said they was riding around and they end up bumping heads with Dolph by the light. Remember, he said, oh, yo, that's Dolph right there in the camouflage. So he wasn't following Dolph all day. It was just a coincidence they bumped heads by Makitas. That's what Cornelius Smith said. Let me refresh your mind right quick. Smash that like button. You see that light? That thumbs up? Smash that like button.
And then y'all are going to get on the expressway.
Yeah, we can get on the expressway on Airways.
Okay, but when this is Airways that we see.
Yeah, it's Airways.
Okay, what happens once y'all get to Airways?
We hit the light. Y'all can come clean across the light.
How'd y'all know it was Dolph?
Everybody know, how the car is, the armed petite cars and stuff.
Yeah, people in Memphis knew about that rap, right?
Yeah.
That camouflage white and green or blue rap.
Camouflage.
That surprised you? See him like that?
Yeah.
Did you say anything or did Justin say anything?
We was like, there go Dolph right now.
All right, what did y'all do?
We perceived the trailer. Proceeded the trailer.
So y'all are following him on Airways?
Yeah, right over the street.
All right. And you saw the first part of this video, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you see him pull off here to the cookie store?
Yeah, he pulled in the cookie store.
What'd y'all do?
We made the block. made the block. Came with the big way. Came with the big way. I jumped out. Started shooting.
All right, well, let's back up here though. We saw him pull off of Airways to here. Is that right?
Yeah.
Y'all, can you see my little pointer?
Yeah.
Y'all would be traveling this direction on Airways. Is that right? Then did y'all do a crazy U-turn or anything, or what'd y'all do?
We came with the back street.
Okay.
With the back street.
Following the clickers, is this what y'all did?
Yeah.
Okay.
We went to the light, made the loop around.
Did you see him get out of his car like this?
Nah, I ain't seen him get out the car.
Okay.
Rest in peace to my boy Dolph, man. Rest in peace. I really wish he would have had more niggas with him. I really wish a whole another car would have pulled up, 2, 3 more niggas would have hopped out. Niggas would have had them joints on them. Niggas would have had them slammers, whatever y'all want to call them. They would have had them joints on them. None of that wouldn't have went down, bro. It would have been a little fight. I mean, them niggas wouldn't even attempt to hop out that Benz if another car would have pulled up with 2 to 3 niggas would have hopped out with them slammers, with them joints on them. 2 would have been outside. Really militant. That's why I'm kind of mad also at Dolph the way he was moving that day. He was too comfortable. But y'all heard it from Cornelius' mouth. Pause. We riding around. We looking, I mean, he on some shit like we looking for the reward. Anybody for PRE. It wasn't just for Dolph. He said they just rolled around. He said, yo, they go Dolph right there. Camouflage whip. Now everybody know that who. Now, if the enemies know that's Dolph whip, now remind y'all, remember when old girl father said, when I pulled up, I didn't even know that was Dolph in there in the car. I didn't even recognize the car. How you ain't recognize the car, but his enemies recognize the car? That part. Let me repeat myself. Remember when Cookie Girl, the Pops. Remember when he said, when I pulled up, I didn't even recognize the car, whatever. I ain't no Dolph was in there. Remember when he said that? How you ain't recognize that car, but his enemies know and everybody in the town know? His enemies on the stand even said it, man. Everybody in the town know that's Dolph on car. On trial, he said that. Just wanted to throw that in the air right quick. But anyway, like I said, man, Cornelius Smith should be getting smoked the same way. There's no reason why he should, I just don't understand this. This man didn't even kill Dolph. He wasn't even the dude that planned to do this. The mastermind is there. Then you got the second mastermind that's on trial also, and that's Govain. It just doesn't, something ain't right, man. Something just ain't right. It's a whole little game getting played over here that I feel. And I'm not saying these dudes need to be not guilty. Nah, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying there's more into this situation. I feel like there was more little involvement going on with other people during that day. Was more a little bit involvement going on during that day and the day before probably. Just because they got them phones and they got them texts, okay. They ain't got everybody got their text and phone, that part. What are we talking about here? Some people like to talk in person. That part. Not everybody texts, man. So y'all can go by that all y'all want in court and go by the people that got involved in this. Because I believe those probably the 2 shooters. But CEO Teasy is definitely involved in this with the other dude that was I think it was, what was his name? Devine, whatever his name is. The other person that was with TZO on CEO Teasy that was also another suspect involved in this situation. So those are 2 other people that was also suspects involved in this. They didn't give us the whole footage, man. And I know some people saying, smoke, there's only 2 shooters. Okay. I mean, that's y'all. Listen, I mean, everybody got their opinion on everything. But I just believe there's more involved in the situation. And they do got a thing called edit. Allegedly. They do edit videos and stuff like that to try to shove a little couple things out. People get paid under the table, allegedly. And everything I speak on is alleged. They edit certain things out the videos. That thing there, that part what I'm just saying, edit things out the video, that stuff do exist, y'all. Just to let y'all know. Let that marinate in y'all brain. And MPD down there, Memphis Police, and Memphis could tap in also and let y'all could verify this. They ain't the greatest department down there on certain situations. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna keep it that way. They ain't sure, yeah, they're your number one. Yeah, like, we're the greatest. Nah, ain't none of that. It's a lot of little things and little allegedly, allegedly down there that's going on. That shit been going on for years down there in Memphis. That's all I gotta say, man. We're gonna continue watching this trial and see what Govain gonna say. But straight drop, you done. You finito. You out of here, man. Adios. They smoked him. His lawyer not even trying to fight this case. Let's get to that part. He's sitting back letting his client get smoked. You got to put up a fight at least, bro. But y'all know the vibes, man. Do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share this video. Try to get your badge also. Get your membership. Join Team Smoke. Definitely smash the like button. It's free. It ain't going to hurt a call shot. And comment below. Let me know y'all theory about this whole case. What's going on, dude? It's kind of funny. Just like I told y'all. He's not he didn't kill Young Dolph. It was Cornelius Smith that did it. He just let off 2 shots. Back, back. And ran back to the goddamn car. That's all he did. Where they do that at? Pack, pack. And ran back to the car. It's your boy Smoke News TV, man. I'm up out of here, gang, man. We're on to the next trial tomorrow. We're going to see what's going to happen on this Young Dolph case. Rest in peace to Young Dolph, man. Definitely smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Salute, gang. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV.